Scorpio, to your August 25th through the 31st reading. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you at the end of the month. Best message. Best message coming out. Ooh, feeling like the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, something from the past going on over here. Feeling very nostalgic at this time is really what I'm picking up. We do have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So there is something about a change going on, or resisting a change, or feeling like you have no control over a situation. And this could be why there's something from the past that's going on that you just feel like, I need to break this cycle. It's been going on quite a while. So you guys could be definitely breaking some cycles over here. Wow, reflecting on what it is you truly want to free yourself up on. Okay, something that's going to could bring you domestic harmony, could help the family out. It could be something about the family, it could be a family issue. Let's see what's going on. Something that's overwhelming you, finding the purpose over here, because you're feeling like this doesn't have any purpose within your life anymore. So you could be literally giving up some habit or something like that, which is kind of crazy. It reminds me of myself. I'm trying to quit smoking right now, so that would kind of be the same kind of idea. You feel like you have your rewards going on, and you could even feel like this is more rewarding. If I break free from this cycle and change this, I will feel free. Right? And it could be even the nostalgic feelings of like myself. I remember when I didn't smoke and I felt, do I remember exactly how I felt? Of course not. I was, young. But I remember one thing, I had a lot more money. Right? I had a lot more money. That's for sure. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, I had a lot more money. Amen to that. Yes, I did. But anyways, it just feels like it's a time to acknowledge the past and move forward from this cycle, whatever it is, right? So it is definitely something that you are learning, something that you're remembering, and it does feel like, you could be, I just feel like you've learned whatever it is you need to learn, guys, and you're done with it, and you just want to break this cycle. It doesn't matter what it is. Seriously, you know what it is. If it resonates with you and you know you're trying to break a cycle, it doesn't matter what relationship. I've learned enough from this relationship. I'm breaking the chains. I don't need this habit anymore. I'm breaking the chain. I'm throwing that bottle away, that cigarette away, that away, this away, whatever it is, right? I've learned. And it does feel like, yeah, and you're taking the lead over here as the Emperor, saying, I don't want that anymore. Because you're trying to find the divine love within yourself. And oh my gosh, look at that. You are shining. And you definitely are shining. Whatever it is, it's going to fulfill you with more support from yourself. And you're going to feel like, you know what? I'm doing this to feel better. It's going to make me feel better, no matter what. Absolutely. 21. This is going to be a complete cycle change over here. Because you're just overwhelmed by whatever choices keep getting thrown to you. You feel like it's just, you know what, I just don't want this no more. I want to get rid of it. I don't want it. Done with it. Right? So whatever you feel like it might have a hold on you, it just feels like you are feeling like I want it to be free from it. Absolutely. Feeling like you have more energy. You're more inspired at this time to want to do so. And feeling that impulsive, that impulsiveness to do so. Maybe there was a little fear that was holding you back before, or maybe you went after it real quick last time and now, but you felt like, I can't do this, but now it just feels like you're more passionate about it. You have this fearlessness that's going towards this. You have the energy, the inspiration to say, I'm going to get this done, right? I'm going after it because this is what I want, right? You feel like you're a little disorganized, a little overwhelmed. You may feel like I'm overcommitted to this situation and I don't want it I want to break free. It just feels like chains, karmic chains. I don't want these anymore, right? With the sun over here, though, you be careful. Be careful of who you tell your plans to, my friends, because it does look like there is a little manipulation or a little, watch your own mind as well, right? Because there's, as you're getting ready to do something, if your own mind wants to kind of hold you back. It's almost like your own mind manipulates you. Man, I've been on that right now. I don't know how many of you have ever smoked or whoever, or ever tried to quit smoking, or maybe you don't smoke. Congratulations if you quit. I've tried so many times, but I feel like I'm on a really good roll right now. And I'm really keeping my expectations not super high, but definitely nowhere where they were before. So, and I'm doing very good. But I'm not telling everybody. Why? Because I don't want to hear their bullshit. Because why? Because then they're going to try to tell me, well, that's going to be hard, or good luck with that. I don't need that. And guys, I'm just telling you right now, you don't need that. Okay, so if you know that somebody is going to use haste towards you, like, even just good luck, like that, that's like, I'm sorry, that's not real. Okay, that's sarcastic, and I don't need that in my life. You need somebody who's like your cheerleader, who's high-fiving you, who's like, go, 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 right? Because it keeps your mind going. Because believe you and me, my mind wants every now and again to go, I don't know if I can do this. No, shut up, mind. You shut up. It's like an internal battle of myself, right? Like, if I could stand in the mirror, it would look like the man with two brains, right? I don't know if you guys ever watched that 80s movie, but that's how I feel sometimes. Me against myself. Financial opportunity. Look, guys, you have this. You're manifesting this. Keep manifesting. Keep going strong. You have the desire. You can do this, right? You can do this. And every time you get towards a milestone, pat yourself in the back. High five yourself. Whatever. It's like, in the end, who really cares, right? Because I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it because I want to be healthy. I want to be strong. I want to save money. I want to do it, whatever. However, or whatever. Watching your ships come in. You are doing this. You are going to expand in this situation. As you have the inspiration, you are watching yourself expand. You're watching yourself. You're watching your manifestation come through. That Wheel of Fortune is going to turn. Oh my God. I literally want to use a whole nother deck. I do. Because I do feel, when I get to these other cards, I'm going to do that. Because I want to see, I know that Wheel of Fortune is going to turn. Because as soon as you start, you say, I'm not resisting this anymore. I'm not doing this. I'm using my manifestation. You have two cards of manifestation, which means you are talking good about yourself. You're putting it out there to the universe with strength and passion and happiness. Yes, it's going to cause a tower. Of course it's going to cause a tower. How could you not feel like it's going to cause a tower? It's going to be that sudden change, right? And it could even be a little bit of a freak out moment, especially if you're trying to get rid of anything that has toxicity within that you're putting into the body, right? Of course. I've already gone through that. And I'm sure I'm going to do it again, sooner or later. Trying not to think that way, though. I'm trying to believe that it's already done and over with. But, I'm going to be realistic over here. I'm not going to I take off this nicotine patch, it might just all be over if I'm not asleep, right? You see what I'm saying? It'd be total chaos coming out, especially during Mercury retrograde, guys. Please, you know what I mean? We have to be certainly careful, right? Right, but it's also going to be this release, right? This release and this awakening of what's really going on. But take it as a good thing. Take it as a good sign. The universe is 1 + 6 is 7. The universe is making this for you. They're collapsing that. They're helping with your manifestation. You want this, and they're going to help you bring it down, right? It's like, yeah, it's not going to probably feel very good, but in the end, you're going to look back and be like, thank God for that tower, because if it wasn't for that tower moment, I would never, I'd never be where I am today. So this is actually going to cause, yes, thank you. They actually go together. This is going to actually speed up the process. Okay. And getting over here to the Six of Cups over here. Okay, on the Six of Cups, please. Yeah, looking out, preparing yourself for this. Look, it's the same card. The Three of Wands. It says, yeah, you're really prepared to get going. You understand what it is you need to do, and you're ready to rock and roll. Wow. That's just double confirmation right there. Clarifying on the Wheel of Fortune, please. All right, on the Wheel of Fortune. Got the Ten of Cups. Wow. So you got the Ten of Cups. Wow, with the Hierophant, you have the wisdom and the knowledge to know you are committed. The Hierophant is a card of commitment. It's saying you are committed to getting your Ten of Cups. This is coming. You know that the Fool is here. You're ready for this new beginning, right? Oh my gosh. Yes. Absolutely. You're ready for this new beginning. You're ready to rock and roll. On the Ten of Cups, there's that Ten of Cups. That's what you said I wanted. I want my Ten of Cups. Now Spirit is saying you're getting your Ten of Cups. Keep moving in the direction that you know you need to go through. No one said it's going to be an easy direction. No one said this is going to be an easy process. It's just about willpower, strength, taking action. And you have the Sun. Yes. Staying positive within the situation. Do not fight yourself. And when you do fight yourself, make sure that you understand what's in control of the situation. Take a break. Cry. Take a bath. Do whatever it needs to do, right? Whatever it is that you must do, right? To persistent go. Wounded warrior. Yeah, I feel a little wounded, but you know what? I got this walking stick. This is my ace. He's holding on to the Ace of Wands because he knows that he's going to win. He's going to be very persistent, even when he knows it hurts, even when he knows that this is hard, even when he knows he wants to cry. He may cry, but he's still moving in the direction. And even if he does fall off the wagon, he's getting right back up, and he's going to use that walking stick to do so. Right, so over here, well, overwhelmed by the choices, overwhelmed by certain things, getting confused, having choices, yeah, because it is. It's something that you're getting to the world. You have to, you know what, I have to be a stickler to make this world come right side up because I'm on my way to the new world, on my way to my new chapter. But I have to get through this before I can become the Empress, before I can get this. And once I'm done with this, because I'm birthing a whole new chapter for your life, right? That's what you're doing. You're birthing a whole new chapter through manifestation, through working hard. And you will have it. There is the abundance. She is holding the abundance, right? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so let's get some cards over here of inspiration while you're on this beautiful journey over here, my friends, to get rid of whatever you know does not serve you, and knowing that, you know what, this is tough. Whatever it is. You can feel the roughness and the toughness, but you're going to get through this. You shall prevail. Focus. All of your thoughts are directed towards your highest good. Just remember when you're doing this, my friends, just remember, who am I? What am I doing? And yes, right, but do not allow yourself to self-sabotage yourself and allow yourself to be defeated. Right? Just remember, your mind likes to be sneaky. Just keep strong. Yes, courage. I live life passionately and courageously. Yes, you do. You guys got this. Okay, and find that inner peace within yourself. I breathe deeply, knowing that all is well in my universe. No matter what it is, whether you're going to the gym and you're trying to lose that weight, or you're going to the gym to tone that up, or, you know, whatever you're doing something that makes you feel better. Everybody's story is going to be different, but you know what? You can do this. And you have new beginnings. And it might take a while. And just watch Mercury retrograde, though, okay? Especially the communication within yourself. You know, everybody is always worried about communication outside, right? Oh, they're going to talk crap to me. Or I have to be careful what I text. What about how you talk to yourself? We have to be careful of that. We have miscommunications within ourselves. We may hear things that are wrong or tell ourselves things that are, you know, disagreements between ourselves, internal conflict. So we have to be very careful of that. I personally, and maybe I'm crazy, you know, and maybe other people think you're crazy too, because why are you taking on a challenge during Mercury retrograde? Who, you know, what kind of crazy person does that? People with power. Thank you, Spirit. People with power. People who know that even in Mercury retrograde, you're going to manifest every day. No matter what. It's not like all of a sudden you're going to be like, well, it's Mercury retrograde. You should never manifest. Really, well, that's interesting because I still want that candy bar that I still want that candy bar. I still want, and I'm still going to believe that I'm going to get that candy bar because no matter what, I'm still manifesting every day. It's not like you just stop manifesting. You just stop wanting things, right? Or you stop not wanting things because we know law of attraction brings things that I don't want. So no matter what, you're still going to do that. It's just about how you're doing things, right? You just got to be careful about how you do things. I think retrogrades are personally, I think retrogrades are a great time to release old things myself. Right? Because they're teaching you lessons anyways. What is a retrograde? A retrograde wants to bring back the past. So if it wants to bring back the past, then bring me back who I used to be in certain areas, not always. You see what I'm saying? It's like if I didn't smoke back then I would like not to smoke now. But then that can bring a power, right? A very big power. Plus I'm doing it right now because of that Lionsgate and that once in a blue moon, guys. Let's go. Let's go. I told you guys, you know what? This is the biggest month to manifest. Do it. Do whatever it is you need to do and focus on your priorities. You know who you are and what you want. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. When you put your focus, I'm sorry. It says, where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. You guys got this. You guys got this. And talking about those manifestations, the next video will be manifestation, okay, coming up. And then after that, I think I'm going to do it end of the month bonus numerology. Okay, so that's the way that's going to be rolling. Okay, until next time, my friends, good luck on your challenge. And if you need any affirmations, you need that help, you need that support, remember, reach out to me. Tell me I need some kind of support, and I will give you that love, that light, that encouragement. I read all my messages. Okay, so I always do, one way or another. Peace and love. Bye-bye.